All right, what are we looking at today here? Another 2 weeks have passed, and it seems like Baro has come back. He's probably brought us some goodies. I have no idea what's going on, but we're gonna see what he's about to bring us, and we're gonna check to see whether or not any of those things are actually worth selling. So, hello, Baro. Oh, that is. Oh God. Okay. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I've seen all the cosmetics before too, but this is not. Your ducats are safe this week. So what Bear brought us today is he brought us all of the Prime Bane mods, and these are. I don't want to say they're very useful. They're useful in the sense that these work kind of like base damage. Um, well, actually, no, they work differently from base damage mods like Serration. They work as a multiplier if you're fighting against this particular faction. So, whatever. So, you use Prime Beta Infested, you're going to get 1.55 times the damage against any infested mob. But the big problem with all these mods, is that you're almost never going to get up to the level and content where these mods actually make a difference. And if you ever do, these take up a mod slot for, I don't know, say a Riven, or being able to proc more corrosives, or being able to proc another slash proc. And ultimately, those things do better against higher level mobs, whereas these just give you a straight damage multiplier. If there's an ancient somewhere and he's giving you the damage reduction aura, you are not going anywhere. Prime Charge Shell is good. It's definitely a good mod, but it's not as necessary as some people might have you to believe. Typically, although this is it easier to get than Shell Shock? Actually, no, it's not easier to get than Shell Shock. You would use this whenever you need the raw damage on a weapon in order to weight it toward corrosive or radiation, but you don't actually need the status percentage. There's a couple of situations where you might want to use this. I actually use this on my Corinth, I think. Uh, Actually, I don't think I even use this on my Corinth. This is not an in-demand mod. It's good, but actually you should probably get this, if only to have it. There are a few situations where this is helpful, even if you don't build for crit or for status. This just taking it for the raw damage is pretty helpful. Um, Prisma Vertiux, it's an Archwing weapon. It is better than most of the other Archwing weapons. The problem is that then you have to play Archwing. That's a problem. Prisma Angstrum, decent gun. Oh, and no mastery requirement. That's interesting. Oh, I never noticed that. And Prisma Angstrum. So this is usable MR8. It's strictly better than the regular Angstrom, which is a bit of a problem, because if it's strictly better than the regular Angstrom, that means you're probably going to kill yourself using it. As if you didn't kill yourself using the other gun. That's a bit of a problem with all the other self damage guns. This is good for MR. It does do better than a regular Angstrom. If you want an AOE area denial high dick damage weapon, this is what you use, and then you realize that there are better guns. This is great for MR though. For MR8, I think this is one MR off of its. Is Atomos MR5? Atomos is MR5. That'll that'll usually perform a lot better in AoE than the Prisma Angstrom, and it also doesn't have the drawback of self damage. Self damage is like, oh god. We can take a look at the cosmetics here. If you like big blocky Cyandana, god, I hate this one. I actually don't like this one. Bleh. AO Zephyr Immortal. Ooh, Zephyr Immortal skin. I think is that new? You can get this in. I believe you can get this in the market, but uh, I don't remember how much it is. Depending on how the ducats play out this week, it might actually be better to get this on the market if it's available. I remember this was the thing with Mesa 2 weeks ago. AOS Prime set. Eh, it's it's cosmetic. Get it if you want. The Prisma Color. Ooh, actually, these are kind of pretty, but again, it's cosmetic. 3-day resource booster. If you don't have the plat, but you do happen to have the ducats and the credits, this is actually a pretty good pickup. This doubles every resource that you get. So instead of getting, for example, say 10 void traces, every time you get 10, you would actually get 20. This works on fishing, this works on gem mining, this works on void traces. Anything in the game that can be doubled, this doubles it. It doesn't work on reactant, so you still have to get 10 of those. But for everything else, this makes everything way faster. Oh, this even works on Kuva. This is this is this is pretty good, but the cost of 400 ducats, it's pro. So you need to buy what? Not 9 of these, 10 of these. You need 10 of these to match the 3-day resource booster. So you need 4,000 ducats and 1.5 million credits. Yikes. Um, 4,000 ducats is significantly more than 200 platinum. So if anything, I would say sell your prime trash. Don't actually this if you hate trading, if you really fucking hate trading, like you just can't fucking stand other people, well, I suggest you go read Dale Carnegie, but then also melt your prime parts down into plat, and then just buy the 30-day booster. It's actually quite a bit of a discount. Uh, Sands of Inaros, this is a pretty good week to get Sands of Inaros. There's nothing else that you would really buy here. I guess Prime Charge Shell, you get these two weapons for the MR. This is a good week to get a Naros, simply because everything else sucks in comparison. Naros is pretty good. It's a good frame. And the last thing to note here is the Stalker Beacon. This is kind of helpful if you can't farm Dread, or wow, if you can't farm Dread, lol, 70% drop chance. Um, if you already did Second Dream, and that changes the stalker to have worse drop rates for both hate and despair. If you already did that, this might be a worthy investment if you actually care about those weapons and you care about the MR. Hate and despair have a lower drop chance after you do second dream, because then the stalker is able to drop war parts and that dilutes his pool of valid drops. Lisa signed donating a skin. All right, it's cosmetic. That's cool, right? So to review, don't like you can get these if you want. They're not a meme, but at the level that they start becoming useful, you would rather just have generic weapons and they'll perform better in almost every situation. There are a few, very few situations where if you're going an hour long, 2 hours long, 3 hours long against one particular faction, and you know for sure that you are going to farm the fuck out of these guys, then yeah, maybe these might be worth it. But also consider that these take 2 million credits to max out and the 40,000 endo. So you better hope that when you use these mods, you max them out, you actually make your credits and your endo back. And I don't think that's a value proposition that most people are able going to, or not. They're not going to be able to match that. Prime Charge Shell, uh, it's worth getting. You're not going to wind up using it as much as you think you will, but it's worth getting, especially for those one or two times where you don't need the status, you do need the damage weighting for your corrosive procs, and you just want the raw damage. Actually, you know what? I think I use this on my Archoplasmor. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Prisma Angstrum, self damage. It's an awful weapon, but you can get it if you want. It's good for MR. Prisma Vertiux, good melee archwing. Good archwing melee. which means that it sucks, but it's good for MR. But let's take a look at predictions today. We'll take a look at predictions. When was the last time Prisma Vertiux came in? Prisma Vertiux. So the last time this showed up, February 8th. So if we want to travel back 2 weeks in time, that's going to be February 1st. Then January, half 30 days. January, that's going to be 2019 January. January 29. Oh, here we go. No, I'm looking for January 20th? 26th. Okay, so the things that were in rotation before this include. Oh, wait, that's not right at all. No, that's 2018. January. Okay, we're looking for January 25th. We're looking for January 25th of 2019. So I suppose for predictions, based on the Prisma Veritux, the next thing that you might be getting. Wait a minute, did I go backwards? May 3rd. Oh, I went in the wrong direction. Oh, Prisma Veritux. Prisma Veritux. So what is 8 plus 14 is 22. If I can spell correctly. February 22. All right. Oh, huh. So the cosmetics already came back. That's interesting. Oh, so the cosmetics already. So they were supposed to come in the next rotation, but they came a week, 2 weeks early. That's cosmetics. Uh, bronze Kubro, but oh, okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. The last time so they included the AS set, they included the Kavat and the Kubro glyph. So the bronze Kubro busts will be coming back next week? Huh, interesting. That's interesting. Sonicore, that didn't come back yet. It hasn't been back. The Sugatras, Ampu stat. Okay, alright, alright. The Ki'teer, Atma. Oh, God. Your ducats might be safe next week, too. There's a good chance that the fire mods come back next week. Yikes. Your ducats are definitely safe that week. So the problem with the fire mods is they all drop from spies. And even if you personally can't do spies, other people can. These are like 10 plat each. This is not like the electric mods where only some of them come from Baro. All the fire mods come from spies. So consider that. The most expensive one is Scattering Inferno because nobody does tier 2. Actually, this one will probably tank in price a little bit too because everybody wants to learn the new Jupiter layout. So consider that. Another AO set in our Tomb Scene. Credit booster. Prisma Scana, that might be coming back next week. Look forward to that. That's pretty good for MR. Ooh, Primed Reach. Based on Prisma Veritux's release, if Primed Reach comes back next week, that's a pretty good mod to have. That's almost essential for the state of the game as it is right now, because Memeing Strike is so powerful, and Reach is the only thing that really improves your clear speed. Because like the whole point of playing this game is clear speed. Oh no, my clear speed meta is ruining my game. Yeah, or what? Yeah, shut up. All right, we're gonna also have to check on Prime Bane mods. If I can spell. Prime Bane of. Okay, so these came back January 25th as well. So what's January 25th plus 14? 30 days half January. 5/9. So February 9th? February 9th, 2019? Nope, that's not right. February 8th? February 8th. Okay. Based on the Prime Bane mods, there's a good chance Prisma Gorgon comes back. Ooh, that's not a bad gun. Prisma Veritux already came back. The Prisma Sigil, that already came back today. Prisma Arrows, no, that came back last week. Goostrog 3 Beacon. Ooh, that's a good way to farm the Brack. The Stalker Beacon came back today. Yeah. So the Stalker Beacon. So I might expect to see the Goostrog 3 and the Zanica Hunter Beacon soon. Those might be coming next week as well. Prisma Scimitar. Ki'teer. Yeah, we already had those. The Masking Kit. Gorgon. Okay. Expel mods. Oh. Expel mods have the same problem as the Bane mods. There's no point in using them. Very, very specific cases. The Harkonar set might come back. Okay then. All right. Well, I guess that's kind of it. Hi. Hi. 5 minutes, please. Oh man. So this guy messaged me like 6 minutes ago. um. You know what? Let's show off for a little bit. Let's show off. Bolto. Yeah, we don't care about these. Act Bronco. So here's how I process. Here's how I process stuff in order to do everything for ducats. Just memorize everything. Kappa. Fang. Yeah, we're not using Fang anymore. Ooh, the Fragors. It's not worth selling. That's actually a gold mod, but it's only worth 65. Ugh. Game is hard. Yeah, just memorize everything. What could possibly go wrong? Cronin. Yeah, I don't need those anymore. Mesa. Ooh, Mirage. Okay, yep. Those are going away. Nami Skyla. Don't care. Weapon's never actually going to be worth anything unless it gets serious buffs. Um, Most of these are vaulted. Yikes. Oberon, he's vaulted. Paris. I can sell Paris. That's an evergreen. It's always going to show up in relics, so you can always ducat those. Rubico. Rubico is. I don't believe that's actually worth anything. Rubico Prime set. Yeah, it's worth 30 plat for the whole set. It has a gold. It has 1 gold in it, which is well, actually, that's about the expected value, isn't it? Sylvan Aegis vaulted, but not worth anything. Cyberus. Yeah, it's never going to be worth anything. Chris. Typedo. Ooh, I can sell Typedo sets. Forgot about those. Boban, vaulted. Venka, vaulted. Volt Prime sets. Yikes. I don't think there's anything else that's worth selling for now. Oh, 3,000 ducats. That's not bad. But unfortunately, I didn't sell my Prime Charge shells fast enough, so I still have 10 of them. I think your ducats really are safe this week. So I know there's been a bit of a long review. Uh, it took quite a bit of time with the predictions as well. Probably won't get them all right, but if you care. But anyways, if you guys liked it, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to comment if you liked it, or even if you didn't. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, leave a 5-star review on Yelp, and don't forget to subscribe wherever else you get this podcast. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.